Hello and welcome to another edition of Overland fam. So in today's video, boy guys, do you know, sometimes this world really gets to me. I'm got to be careful with the way I speak in today's video because the reality is this: I live an extremely comfortable life. Okay, I shouldn't say extremely, but extremely in comparison to the way most of the world lives. I have a very nice apartment. I have a beautiful family. Everybody's happy. You know, I couldn't be in a better situation right now, you know, mentally perhaps. But I think everybody has to deal with a lot of mental stress and everything else. But, you know, I think that 2 years ago, when the pandemic started 2 years ago, it was really a stressful time for everybody because nobody knew what was going to happen in the future. And so it was a struggle for everybody. But clearly, as time went on, we learned how to deal with it. We learned how to live with it, right? So things became more manageable. And right now, you know, we've had some really good news and things are starting to open up again. And, you know, everybody's starting to get happy again. And now this.
Not anymore. The West warned Vladimir Putin was about to attack. He said he had no such plans. A glance at the map shows a country under attack from east to west, north to south.
We will strive for the demilitarization and denazification of Ukraine.
Well, people here in Kyiv woke to the sound of air raid sirens up above as citizens who'd long prayed for peace now had to face war.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Now we have this war that has started in the Ukraine. It's a war which has the chances of proliferating the other countries, the other former Soviet bloc countries around it. It's not good. War is never good. War is always bad. And, you know, normally we have, you know, especially when we're here in Europe, we're like, okay, yeah, that's war. We see it on the TV and, you know, it's normally at arm's length. But now, no, it's happening right on our doorstep. Lviv it's not that far away from here. It's literally one border. And the border from here to Slovakia it's 20 miles. From here to Slovakia, and then Slovakia is only 200 miles long, and then Lviv is another 100 miles in. So you're talking 300 miles from here, from where I am sitting making this video right now. Proximity isn't going to really bother me too much. I don't think Putin is going to mess with NATO. However, one thing that is going to bother me is the fact that this could proliferate into something worse. The invasion only happened yesterday. The Ukraine wanted to join NATO, and Russia didn't want NATO to covet Ukraine, and that's the reason why he is invading it. This is not good. Why is this not good? Well, it's not good because if NATO decide to flex their muscles, everybody else could be drawn into a big fight, and it won't end up good, especially for those people in the Ukraine who I am praying for at this present moment. Bad situation for them. So why am I talking about this? Guys, I'm talking about this because the reality is this: we have one life to live, one chance. And right now I chose to tell my partner, okay, we're going to go overlanding, we're going to, you know, go on a long-term journey, and we're going to go in September. And actually, originally it was August, end of August. And then we said, oh, September. And now it's November. It has to be November. I don't have a choice with that anyway. But now it is locked in to November. That is it. No ifs, no ands, no buts. September, October, November. Boom, we're gone. So, November is the big time for us. I like... You know, weather-wise, that's not bad for us either. We can't delay this anymore. It has to be November. We have to leave in November. And that gives us a lot of time to do a lot of things, basically. It gives us enough time to gather enough, build up partnerships, build up relationships with companies that are going to be helping us to make this journey in the first place. It's also going to enable us to get a lot more experience in driving four-wheel drive vehicles over semi-rough terrain. I'm not planning on going rock crawling. You know, this isn't the Moab. This isn't Devil's Canyon or whatever they call it. You know, but we do want to get as remote as possible. And the way we get as remote as possible is by making sure we have the vehicle and we have the equipment to feed ourselves, clothe ourselves, keep ourselves clean, give ourselves enough fuel so we can get, you know, as far as possible and have a good turnaround time as well, you know, distance as well until we have to go back. So all that, it means something. It's important that we get everything down and ready. But you know, I'd much rather leave just now. I'd rather just pack the stuff up and just leave. However, I know I can't do that. I know I can't do that. It feels like this is, I know, part of me feels like this year's going to fly by. I know it won't, but I feel it will. I have to source the car very soon because part of building up this channel, I know you guys like seeing this work of art that you see before you here, with my dodgy teeth and my greying beard, but I'm sure you want to see some off-road fun. You're going to want to see what we are going to do to our vehicle, you know, the modifications, getting it ready and prepared for this massive journey, seeing us go out on these trails. We plan on going to my partner's home country, Kosovo, and also to Albania, because there are some incredible places to go overlanding there and off-roading. So taking that into consideration, you know, we have this year to prepare. It's a prepare year. It's a whole year that we have to prepare and get ready and, you know, to do all this, because it's a long journey. It's a long journey. Life is a long journey. We need to prepare and make sure that we are ready for this long journey. Yeah, guys, let me give you a bit of advice. Okay, if you are planning to go overlanding, just go. Don't worry about anything else. Just pack up your stuff, even your work. Just leave. No, I'm only joking. No, if you are planning on going overlanding, go at the soonest available time, really, and don't let too much of the world's, you know, garbage catch up with you. You know, if you need to do silly things, well, I shouldn't call it silly, sorry, things that you may think is important but aren't actually important, things that you can do when you get back, don't put it off for any longer, because I don't know what's going to happen now. We don't know what's going to happen now with this war. I'm just hoping it doesn't escalate. I'm hoping NATO does not intervene, because if that happens, we are going to be in a world of hurt, and that is something I wouldn't wish on anybody. My sympathies go out to those men and to those children who are in Ukraine at this present moment, who are having to leave Kiev to get away from the Russian forces. It's a terrible thing to happen. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.